Right, so we're at the top of Llanfach, where I live. I live down here. Well, I live in Liverpool, but I also live there as well. Complicated situation. And my aunties live here, and I got friends and family, old schoolmates that live here as well. So I didn't film walking here in case I bumped into anyone, but I might get clips on the way back down. I've got my drone here, and I'm also waiting for the wind to chill down. But I figured I'd do a little video. So you've got 3 videos this week. And today we're going to be talking about the merch, we're going to be talking about trips to come, and we're going to talk about some changes I'm going to be doing to the channel. So stick around if you want to learn more about that. If not, then goodbye. So yeah, we're at the top of Llanfach here. Loads of you who've been, well, some of you who've been up the top of the scenic drive will recognise Cwm Carn farm there in the distance, even though Abercarn is the direct village below us. But yeah, I've been receiving loads of messages off you guys talking about t-shirts and hoodies and hats just like this. I've got a store done, and the only thing that's holding me back from turning the store on right now is the fact that I don't have any photography of the images. When I was in Liverpool last, I only had like 2 days really to sit down and organise a photo shoot, and that just never come to fruition. So I do apologise for the delay on the store. The only reason I can't sell you stuff is because I want photos of the actual products, so you can see them on the shop before they go live. I don't want to use like AI generated like images. I'd rather you just see the actual stuff and make, you know, obviously make a choice if you want to purchase it then, based on real images of real things. So yeah, we're at the top of Llanfach Park here, which continues up over, it goes to the moors, and then it continues across to Pant, and then drops down a Pant side. But if you walk up there, there's a cider mill. You can go in the old cider farm, buy cider straight in there, drink it in there if you want. This side we've got the Gwynn Valley right here. Like I said, we've got Cwm Carn farm directly over, and then we've got Mynyddyslwyn or Mynyddyslwyn. Dyslwyn, as some people say, but I say Mynyddyslwyn. It's the way I've always been brought up to say it. And then directly over here we go towards Blackwood Way, and then Mammal, and you can see the solar farms on top of the fields and everything that way as well. So maybe on the way back down, rather than going straight down the hill, I'll take a detour and show you an alternative way back down. There's actually a massive graveyard over here as well, which we can take a quick look at on the way back down. But yeah, I'm here today, so that's the situation with the store. The only reason it's not up is because I don't want to use AI generated images to sell products. I want to just get real photography done of those products, and I appreciate all the excitement and the messages that I've been receiving in regards to that. But yeah, I appreciate the interest in the new logo and everything. It actually does look really good, you know, because it looks good. The font, I actually purchased it for like commercial use and everything, so everything's like legit there, rather than just me like using a random font I see on like a random website. Anyway, I'm going away in 2 days. I'm not going to say where it is, but a clue is the country borders Belarus and it borders Russia, but not mainland Russia, so that's the clue. So in my Morocco series that is currently going up at the moment, I did do some B-roll off my Lumix TZ81. That is sold. I put it on eBay, it went within 2 days, and I made about £80 profit on that. Just due to the fact that lots of people are buying that camera because of the ×200 zoom on it. It's not even like a digital zoom, it's an optical zoom as well, so it's really good. So loads of people are using it for doing videos at gigs. When Taylor Swift did a world tour, that camera just got so popular. So it was quite easy for me to just put it back on eBay. Excuse me. I make a profit straight off the bat of it. The reason I got rid of it, the camera was really good. The photos are excellent as well. I'll show you examples of those. The only reason I sold it is because I thought that it was a metal housing body, but it wasn't. The top of it was sprayed like silver, but it wasn't like a metal housing. And the way I treat things, I just chuck them straight in my bag. So I just did not want, didn't want to scratch it up and stuff, you know. So I'm probably going to get another camera with very similar capabilities actually, but with a metal body. Just feels a lot more, you know, it just feels like a proper piece of gear then. I'm used to like using like Sony A7s. I used to Sony A7 for like 3 years, and I'm just used to having a quality build camera, and that was like, even though the quality on the video and the film was okay, the photos are amazing, the film was okay, it was 4K as well, but I just need that, you know, when you're holding a quality piece of gear. There we go. So you might notice some stuff about my appearance too. I've got the nose done, which I mentioned in another video actually, and I've just got my ear done like 2 days ago, so it's quite tender at the top there at the moment, and there might be more to come. So I think I've covered everything there. So yeah, I'm going back to Liverpool, so I'm going away this week in 2 days, and then I'm going back to Liverpool, and then when I'm back in Liverpool, the store, I'm just gonna highly focus on it. So what day is it today? It's Sunday. Maybe I'll put this video up today or tomorrow, which is a Monday. But yeah, I'll put this video up, so you'll have a free video a week, which would be wicked for you lot if you miss me that much. But yeah, I think that's it. So I think I'm just gonna chill here for a minute. I'm gonna try and get my drone up. It's quite windy, but I'll try and get my drone up, and we'll take a little detour back down the hill, back down to where I live, and we are back. So we're just walking up the lane here. Continuation. But we're not going up to the moors today, but I will take you lot one day. We're gonna take a left right here and head on down to a part of Llanfach called Pisondi. So we should get some wicked views down by here. It's mad to think the local bus does this route. It's probably the best bus route ever, really. Feel like you're on a roller coaster. I thought there was a car coming behind me. See, it's here. Looking down over towards West End. And then if you remember the rock video, the rock is right over there. So we're just at the correct, roughly at the correct height as the Rock of Ages, if you remember that video. So this road heads on down to the graveyard. This is actually called, it's not called Graveyard Road, it's along those lines. Church Road, something like that. Here's one of the local walks, and then this is the entrance here. So we'll come in here. So yeah, I've got a lot of relatives in here, and obviously people who have perished, with friends of mine as well. Check it out. Didn't actually plan on coming in, because it means I have to go back up on myself when we leave, but I mean, it's en route. So let's show you. So this is the Abercarn Llanfach graveyard, which has extended massively since I was a child. It used to be like the plots here on the next one, but it goes right around the mountain. We won't go that far today, but I do have 2 relatives in this one section here, and 2 further at the back on the, as it curves around there. Let's go and check out some of the old buildings here and then leave. But yeah, it's, like, before I've always had relatives in here, even because they passed away before I was born, but I've always found it eerie coming in here. It's the first graveyard I've ever been in, so I guess you always got that sort of connection with it, you know. Yeah, I feel well connected to this graveyard, yeah. So just on the left here, I've got 2 relatives, and then further around as well. But yeah, you can see the age on some of these. And then some down the front here are extremely old graves. Royal Air Force is there. It's amazing. It's got eagle on the stone. Just the sheer design of that alone is great. 1908 that one is, but the design on it. Look at the design on this. Just 1938 though, but the design is so very extravagant. So we're gonna follow the road around here, and then you've got the old church house there, or gravekeeper's house. So yeah, going back to the eeriness. So I first walked in here as a child this way, and it was, especially with the graves here, like you see the older ones at the front. And then as you can see, it goes quite far around, and the gradient's so steep. You do think how they managed to build graves on such a steep mountain. Still gravekeeper's house. I don't even know if access is available to this anymore. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Well, right up here. I shouldn't disturb him on Sunday though. Right, so the grave keeper lives up there. Yeah, I was just asking when this, I don't know what it is, a mausoleum or whatever, but it hasn't been open in a long time. Oh yeah. So this shows you how big this place is. So we came in here and then come straight here. Yeah, we just came in here, so we've got this huge. So I got relatives over this end here and right by here around the central section, but it's not quite central anymore because of the expansion there. It's another building not in use. There's an old Taff there which doesn't exist anymore. And this goes right to the bottom of Chapel of Ease, which is called Chapel of Ease. It's because that's where they used to put the horses to rest when the canals used to come through the village. Anyway, I don't think there's much more to show you lot. Llanfach Cemetery there, which was quite a nice, yeah, it's called Cemetery Road. So we was at the top here when we cut in, so it's very dangerous to get out by here now. I need to get in this road. There's a blind corner, especially if cars are coming up behind me as well. It's gotta be a quick. And this cemetery house, the private residence. So the woman I was talking to, she said knock his door and ask him about the mini chapel. But I was like, I can't do that on a Sunday. It's Father's Day today as well, so ooh, there's a lot of people in the graveyard giving respect to past relatives. Ooh. So this part of Llanfach is called Persondy. And again, I've got relatives who live in these really nice stone houses around here. And then this is where we meet up by the old post office, which is now not a post office anymore, it's just a shop. You got a taxi firm, which is no longer there. And Llanfach Community Hall right by here, which my cousin runs. So I'm gonna finish this video shortly, but yeah, it's been a nice little walk around Llanfach. Still got the COVID stickers up here, keep your distance. And we'll take a little shortcut through the woods by here, which I'll finish up. in proper Nancy fashion. This is another way that goes to the grave yard. You can just cut straight through there. There's a little path through the woods. Anyway, I'll say thanks for watching. Peace and love. Hope the information in this video has been key to your life. Crucial to know what's going on with the Juicypixel channel. Let me know thoughts on the microphone. It sounded good in the house, in front of the computer, but I don't know what it's like outside the house. Let me know. I don't know if it masks the wind a bit too much, takes away the environment around me. Who knows? But let me know in the comments below. Any constructive feedback would be welcome. Anyway, my name is Juicypixel, and peace out. There's a bug on there. There's a bug on the camera. All right, catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the bell icon. Do what you want to do. Don't listen to me.